Hello everyone, I hope that you are well. In this video I will discuss my priorities, both personal and professional. Let's get started. Before talking about my priorities in detail, I would like to start this video by providing the definition of a priority. The Oxford English Dictionary defines a priority as a thing that is regarded as more important than others, something which needs special attention. So I think it's almost impossible to build an exhaustive list of my priorities, as they change according to several parameters. That said, I will focus mainly on the goals that will help me build my marketing agency and community. Priority number one, I want to continue to develop my skills while providing maximum value. The expression, the French expression, le travail c'est la santé, translate to work is health in English. This phrase suggests that work benefits one's health, implying that being engaged in work can contribute positively to one's physical and mental well-being. The phrase highlights the idea that having a job or task provides structure, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment, which can be good for mental health. For jobs that require physical activity, the expression can also imply that staying active through work keeps one physically fit. Work often requires mental engagement and stimulation, which can help keep the mind sharp and ward off issues like boredom or mental stagnation. This expression is part of a broader cultural belief that sees hard work as a virtue and a key to a fulfilling life. In French culture, as in many others, the role of work is traditionally valued as providing stability, identity, and a way to contribute to society. There is also a critical perspective on this saying. Some might argue that overwork or unhealthy work environments can harm health. Thus, the phrase can be seen as an oversimplification that doesn't account for the complexities of work-life balance. The expression is commonly used in everyday conversation to emphasize the importance of staying active and productive. It has also been popularized in songs and literature, contributing to its widespread recognition in French-speaking cultures. In essence, le travail c'est la santé underscores a positive view of work, associating it with health and well-being, while also inviting reflection on the balance between work and personal life. All this to say that in the end, work and health are my two main priorities. I put work first because I had to make a choice. So my number two priority is health. I could have said I want to be healthy, so I have to work. Anyway, I think you get the idea. We won't go into too much detail in this video. I will simply explain my projects, the challenges I'm facing, and the actions I would like to take regarding these two main priorities. Let's start with work. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. I don't have the copyright for this song, so I'm making the DJ and the music myself. I hope that you recognize the song. As far as work is concerned, ever since I started my professional career, I have always faced a dilemma. Working for a company on a permanent contract and developing my entrepreneurial projects in parallel, or working on a freelance contract and developing my projects in parallel. In both cases, I have to work hard and provide good quality work to receive remuneration. I will be making a video on permanent contract versus freelance. This isn't the day's topic, so that I won't go on and on about it. What I have noticed is that I'm personally accomplished in both cases. It doesn't matter what the status of the contract is. What counts are the missions entrusted to me. As I have decided to set up my own agency, I prefer an independent service contract to a permanent contract, but I'm not closing any doors. As I have just said, I aim to develop my digital agency, so that's priority number 1.1, if I can put it that way. Create a digital transformation consulting agency. I want to become a reference by creating a digital transformation agency. My objective is to provide value to my customers. This requires the mastery of various skills: content creation, foreign languages, coding, SEO, marketing, design, business development, accounting, human resources, data analytics, project management, strategic planning, communication, leadership, problem solving, client relationship management, data compliance, networking, branding, etc. The first essential step for me was to list all the companies that might need my services. For this, I use Pipedrive, a tool I highly recommend for organizing your prospecting. You can sign up for a free trial using my referral link below in the description. You will get to experience the benefits of Pipedrive, and every sign up helps support the channel. For every 3 trials that convert, I earn 10 euros, and for every new subscription, it's 100 euros. Your support goes a long way in helping me create more content like this. So thank you so much for the people that will use my link in the description. That's it, advertising time is over. Let's get back to the topic. Getting back to my priorities, one of my priorities is to list 1000 target companies. Once this has been done, I will draw up a sales strategy and contact them one by one. I will do a video debrief once it's done. Work is health, or health is work? I don't know if health is work. What I do know is that working too much isn't a good idea. I did it and it wasn't the best idea I ever had. As I already explained in the video, the week starts on Friday. If you haven't seen this video yet, I invite you to go and watch it. It should be displayed somewhere on your screen. Sleep is my main health priority. In fact, I realized something quite simple but difficult to do. Going to bed at the same time every night, sleeping on a good mattress, and not using my phone before and after a certain time, that is a challenge. I work on my computer and my phone. With 11 hours a day on the screen, I have plenty of time to do everything I want to do regarding my professional or personal goals. I use a multitude of applications that I will present in a future video. I haven't talked about my goals at length because I want to get straight to the point with this YouTube channel. I've got lots of ambitious goals, but now is not the time to talk about all of them. If I can make that list of 1000 companies, establish a business strategy, do a video debrief, go to bed at a similar time every day, and limit my screen time to 11 hours a day, that would be great. I will see you in a month's time for a follow-up video which will go into detail on what I did and didn't achieve. Until then, I will continue to publish 1 video per week. The next video will be dedicated to my morning routine. In the meantime, everything is possible and doable. You just have to love it and want it.